Well, hello and welcome. I am Moshe Amsel, host of the Profit with Law podcast and the Law Firm Growth Summit, CEO of Profit with Law. I help law firm owners with growing their practice, and I am super, super excited to be doing this broadcast today. So I'm going to be announcing the next keynote speaker for the Law Firm Growth Summit. We have 4 keynote speakers that we are bringing in for this event. We announced the first one yesterday, and that's Sean Callaghy. And if you want to know more about Sean, just go back and check the previous live broadcast from this, wherever you're watching this. So we're broadcasting on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and X and LinkedIn and all of that jazz. So we'd love to see your excitement, your interaction, but more importantly, let me just talk to you real quick about the Law Firm Growth Summit. The Law Firm Growth Summit is a absolutely free 3-day virtual conference for law firm owners. We bring in well over 30 amazing influencers, speakers, people who have walked in your shoes before, experts in the industry to teach you what's working today in marketing, sales, leadership, team development, pricing of services, financials of your firm. We also break down the speakers to the audience that they're talking to. So we have content for the startup firm, 0 to 250K, solo law firm entrepreneur. Then we've got the next step up, which is that growth stage from 250K to 2 million. And then for those 2 million plus firms, we have stuff for you too. So we have content for everybody. We have amazing stuff for each of you. Let me just, real quick, I'm going to share my screen. Oh, my audio was muted. Let me unmute it. This is the Law Firm Growth Summit registration page, lawfirmgrowthsummit.com. You can see here our message this year, or our theme for the event this year, is growth is fueled by optimism and not by fear. So many business decisions are made based on fear, based on what if it doesn't work? What if something goes wrong? And the reality is that things are going to go wrong. Things are not going to work, and you dust yourself off, and you brush off your knees. You stand up again, and you go a second time. You go a third time. You go a fourth time. You just keep trying. That is what is going to make you successful. So there are some reasons why you want to come, and then here is our keynote speakers. We are revealing Megan Riley today, COO and co-owner of Tippy Toes. Megan Riley is an international franchisor of children's dance for more than a decade. Megan has helped franchise owners build and grow their own businesses around the world. A 2012 Shark Tank alum, Megan and her business partner were awarded a deal by Mark Cuban, yet decided to grow their business on their own, and have since reached 35 franchises, as well as written and published children's music that's hit the Billboard charts and reached #1 on iTunes. Megan's the creator and host of one of the top 12 parenting podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Who is Your Mama podcast, where she speaks to the mothers of some of the world's most successful CEOs, athletes, and entertainers. Megan also works as an expert mentor for Jesse Itzler's elite coaching program, Elite 365. Megan and her husband, Chris, have been married since 2007 and have 3 daughters who are 5, 7, and 9. Megan and Chris renovate homes, love to play outside with their kids, and their 100-pound dog, Ralph. That is a big dog. But I'm excited about Megan coming and speaking to us because so many of our law firm owners, so many people in the community are trying to build a business that is going to allow you to be a parent first. It's going to allow you to be a family person first. It's going to allow you to be an individual first. It's going to allow you to prioritize your life. But when we look at it and we think about what we're doing, so many of us are failing at doing that. So many of us are struggling at doing that. So many of us are really not winning in that department. And that's not why you created your business. There are many other reasons why you might have created your firm, but many of you created your firm to give you a better lifestyle, yet you've somehow become a slave to the law firm. You've somehow become a slave to the business, and it's time to get you out of that. So Megan is going to grace our stage and is going to help share her enlightenment, encouragement to make that happen for you. So real quick, I'm going to share her speaker reel here. I mean, hopefully this works, sharing my browser.
This is a chat with North Texan Megan Riley.
The one and only Megan Riley.
She's a superstar of this community.
She has incredible bandwidth, like insane bandwidth to run 30 franchises, have a radio show, have a podcast, be a mother.
I am never going to wonder why I'm sitting at a table that I'm sitting at. If I'm sitting at that table, then I'm going to show up as Megan Riley and I'm going to do what I can do. I have a children's dance company. My sister started it in college. We go into daycares and we offer dance classes on site. But over the years, it's continued to work. We've been profitable every year. And we now franchised our business. We have 37 franchises and we've recently expanded into China.
And one of her many second shots was opting out of a deal with Mark Cuban on season 2 of Shark Tank.
So my experience on Shark Tank was an absolute masterclass. And what I want to share with you guys are 3 of the top lessons that I learned. Focus, clarity, and mindset. I would say focus on what's within your control, what's going to get you closer to your goal. Have clarity about what you care most about, and have a mindset that allows you to take wins and losses in stride so you can have constant forward momentum in all that you do.
Megan is also a podcast host. She's the host of a show she created, and that's called Who's Your Mama?
So I had this idea. And I was raising 3 kids. I love my mom. I want to learn more from other moms. So I started to think, like, what would Jesse Itzler's mom think? What would Sarah Blakely's mom tell me about raising kids? Figured out how to do a podcast between the time I met Jesse and talked to his mom.
Now, you're an unbelievable interviewer. I can't wait to see what your life looks like in 5 or 10 years from now. Your trajectory is like, if I could buy stock in Megan Riley, I would buy stock in Megan Riley.
So as you can see, Megan is going to be an amazing addition to the Law Firm Growth Summit. Real quick, I'm just going to show you. I just realized I was muted I was going through this page. Sorry about that. Check out the speaker section. We have an amazing lineup of speakers. You can get all this at lawfirmgrowthsummit.com. Then the sessions, the detail of the sessions that we're covering. And like I said, we have them broken up into, we have sessions for every area of law firm growth, every stage of law firm growth. We have startup, expansion, which we define as your, 1 to 4 attorneys up to 2 million in revenue. And then those legacy creators, those 2 million plus law firms who, are more interested in focusing on the how well their oiled machine runs and what sets them up for later. So this is really good stuff. Like we're gonna have Brooke Lively talking about Exit on Top, which is her latest book, and she really focuses on making your business something that's sellable. Not even because you want to sell it, but because you want if you design it to be sold, you're essentially designing a very efficient and profitable business. And some really, really good speakers here. Craig Goldenfarb talking about tracking and managing KPIs, Jen Gore-Cuthbert building a leadership team. Really, really good stuff here. So you want to definitely come and reserve your seat. It's absolutely free. Even if one of these sessions is of interest to you, register for the event, even if you're just going to show up for just one of them. So go to lawfirmgrowthsummit.com, and we hope to see you there. Really excited about this event. And again, it's absolutely free. It's virtual. You don't need to book a ticket. You don't need to go anywhere. But if you were looking for that networking community feel, if you were looking to connect with other law firm owners, just know that we are going to give you the space to do that. So we're looking to connect law firm owners that are within the same geographic region, as well as connect law firm owners that are in the same practice area, because so much business is referred business from one lawyer to another, and we want you to have that opportunity at the Law Firm Growth Summit. So want to make sure that not only do you join us, but you also take full advantage of the ability to connect and network with other people. Go to lawfirmgrowthsummit.com, and we will see you there. Take care.